Sure, we support the brigade. We provide reconnaissance, intelligence, and surveillance for the troops that are on the ground, maneuvering around the battle space. We basically provide security from the skies and try to give them early warning detection for any threat that maybe that they may encounter. It's a really good question. For me, it's been negligible because I've been going on many rotations, and the TTPs have, like, our techniques, the way that we utilize the asset has improved. We've gained some extra maneuverability of the aircraft. Like, so there's been some modifications that have been done to the aircraft that have given us increased capabilities. However, by and large, the overall impact to the mission has been pretty consistent for me since my initial deployment in 2005. The eye in the sky, or the excitement that we provide, the immediate feedback that we can provide to the brigade commander is pretty outstanding. It's pretty amazing, and that really hasn't changed. I would have to say that the unmanned community is going to continue to grow, and there's a huge need right now in the United States, whether it be agricultural need, security with working with local police departments. There's a huge need, and therefore there's going to be huge growth. And for us, the drawdown in 2014 over here means that we're going to be able to provide those resources to the American people back home. And it's not going to be something it's not necessarily Big Brother in your backyard. There's going to be a lot of things that we can do, with fire service prevention organizations, border patrol, maybe drug interdiction. There's going to be a lot of services that we can provide, and it's going to help the national security in a big way. And that's something that I don't think will slow down with the drawdown. I think it's something that that actually will increase. Basically, right now we can talk directly to the ground, to the maneuver units, the guys that are actually on the ground, walking door to door. We can talk directly to them, provide them immediate feedback for what's happening. It's real-time video, and that means that they get real-time protection. They don't have to wonder what's around the corner. We get to give them the heads up before something sneaks up on them. That's one way. The other way is most often the way that we help is we go out and we find those early warning indicators, and we provide that to those guys, and that means that they don't walk into something that they didn't intend to walk into. So it's very beneficial for them. We have missions. There are certain missions where we run in tandem with manned aviators and unmanned aviators, and we can run those missions in tandem and exploit targets, basically. And that's proven to be an area that's increasing. Also, the techniques and the procedures are, like on this deployment, have been solidified. And now we've got a much more clear path on where to take that in the future. Sure, each unmanned platform has its own strengths and weaknesses. We have some that are super quiet. They can get very low and get great detail. We have some that are really large and have extremely powerful cameras and don't need to get close to get great detail. And then there's others that are a little loud but still provide adequate coverage. So there's a myriad of options available to the warfighter, and what we can provide with our platform is very beneficial to the brigade. It's something that it's more of a not necessarily medium endurance, but it's something we're a lot more maneuverable. We facilitate any intelligence and reconnaissance needs that the brigade deems worthy. And one of the main things that we're trying to do right now is provide that coverage for the Afghan National Army so that they can help develop as they get ready to take control of their country. we're able to capture a lot of intelligence for them, provide it to them that way that they have more of a holistic view of what's really transpiring on the battlefield. I do think that every country benefits from unmanned reconnaissance. I think that it's an invaluable resource, and as I said before, whether it's agricultural, whether we're working with teaming up with fire departments, giving them analysis over areas where there's high fire threat, being able to provide that early warning detection, seeing catching something at its infancy, and being able to put immediate action on it. Every country around the world could benefit greatly from that capability, and I think that Afghanistan certainly could. And so there's a need, and right now it's just a matter of how can we facilitate that.
Basically just maintaining the UAS system, including all ground components, aircraft, anything like that, maintaining logbooks, administrative work, and training new soldiers. Our aircraft's mission is mostly ISR, just reconnaissance and intel collection in support of CT Bastogne, our mission out here in RC East. It gives ground commanders a specific perspective of what they can expect going out there, and also knowing that they have someone looking over their back every step of the way on each mission they go out on. Our job is very important because, like I said, it gives ground commanders a perspective and something that they can't always see from a tactical operations center, as well as we can catch steps that may prevent matters from getting worse for the soldiers on the ground. The UAS community is ever expanding, and every step we take we're defining and redefining the system as a whole. So basically we're pretty much kind of vetting out the whole system, and it's going to just make it better from day-to-day operations.